Okay, hello everyone. Today we're gonna learn about the use of will for the future tense. Okay, now today we learn the two forms, positive or affirmative and negative. Okay, and the answer that, but the short answer. Okay, now a little explanation of how to use or when use the adverb. Auxiliary adverb is will is the in case which you need to say something that will happen in the future, but what happened really near, really short time, in a short time, and is certain that will happen. Okay, I repeat, we use will to do for things or actions we do short recently or in the future, but it's really 100% sure that will happen, that it will happen. Okay? Now the structure for the use or create and sentences in future is subject, the auxiliary verb, and the verb that complement or everything. And after all is the complement obviously. Now in this case it's not apply the rule of the S. When we use will, the next verb is in the same form, present, or infinitive in this case. For example, we use will for future, and the verb that I say is in present or infinitive. The most easy play. And the complement in any place or situation. Okay, it's easy, and the same with verb subjects. Example, he or she is the same. We don't doesn't change anything. Will plus any verb in this case, read, and as I say, we don't put the s of the as because in this case don't apply that. Just the same way. Plus complement. Okay? That's in an affirmative sentence. Now, when we use in negative form, it's different. In negative form, the only thing that changes in the structure is the will. The will we put in the negative form that is want. Okay, so it's the same structure. I, in this case, will but no in negative want. And obviously remember to put the comma in the end of the word. And the verb. And complement. Don't change anything, so it's not really difficult to understand this. The same with third person, he, she, it is the same. We would want for negative the verb, and finally the complement. It doesn't change anything, okay? Now I will explain in the form of interrogative for the structure of the will of future tense in this case. Okay? First we need to use I put the structure of how to do or create a sentences in interrogative of future. First, the auxiliary verb. After that, the subject, then the main verb, finally complement. Well, not just that. Now, finally, the interrogative sign. Okay, it's easy to understand. The only thing that changed is in this case, the auxiliary verb that is will go first and before the subject. For example, will I now the main verb play and the complement. So now for the response, we is a short response, is not really difficult. Just depends. If it's positive, yes, I don't forget the comma. I will. Or in that case, we want to say a negative response is no. I and won't. The negative of will. Okay. Now, in the case of a third person, don't really change so much. Don't worry. Don't forget to put the interrogative sign. Okay. In the case of the person, is not really different. It's the same structure, and the verb is not like the rule of the S. Okay. Just the same structure. Another verb and interrogative sign. And as I say, the same response. If the case of is positive, yes, with the subject we use, in this case she, or in negative that as I say we use the negative form of will, that the case is want. Okay? It's not really difficult that this rule applies for any subjects and the